Saturday morning from 11 to 12 Central Standard Time. Let's just wait a few minutes for this stream to stabilize and we will be starting shortly. Hey, what is up, y'all? Audio check real quick. Customer went out to his truck, so sorry about this little delay. Yeah, I know, so quiet. Sorry about that. Ah, the zebra, yes. All right, yeah, I know I'm silent. I was silent on purpose. We here. Yes, sounds good. Thank you. All right, we're right in the middle of a GM 6-cut. This is a 64 Corvette. Got it picked open using this bullet, which is not great, so I always kind of eyeball it too. So let's see. Got shallow, medium, shallow, and then deeper. So it's like, I don't know why I'm shaking so bad this morning. Too much. Oh, she put 3 shots in my coffee. That's what it is. All right, so sorry about this, but I will be right back with you. I'm just going to talk along while I can. So I'm thinking it's maybe like 243 or 243 455, something like that. 243 4555. 243, something like that. Oh, get in there. All right, so what do we have? What you think? It's definitely not a 1. It's not a 3. Oh, no, it's right there on 3. But I was thinking it was a 2, and that looks like it's, where are we? 2. Yeah, we're going to go 2 here. So 2, and then there's a, it looks like 3 maybe. 2, 3, sorry about the focus. 2, 3. I'm going to say 2, 3. Maybe 4, but let's go 2, 3. We can always cut it deeper. 2, 3. So this is going to be a 2 again. 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. Somebody check the rolls on the math for me on this one. 2, 3, 2. Wait, I better write this down. 2, 2, 3, 2. What was that 4th one? 2, 3, 2. 2 again. 2, 3, 2, 2. It's deeper. Not 5. Gotta be 4. Get out of there. Gotta be 4 again. These look pretty much. Oh, maybe 3. So 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3. Somebody check my math on that real quick. I'm gonna go get a cutter deal. 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3. I don't know, let's check it one more time. This first one always kind of gives you screwy results because of that lip. I've done videos on this little guy. It's the bullet. All right, so we had said, yeah, 2, that's right. Where are you? 2, yes, definitely. Definitely maybe a 2. I was looking a little shallow for 3, but we'll go 3. 3. Am I in the right hole? Yeah, I'm in the right hole. 2, that's definitely a 2. And 2. It's gotta be. And then 4, 3. Hopefully somebody check the GM math on that for me to add it up. Should be a number. 4. I'm worried about that 4. And 4. We're gonna go with it.
$2011 Tahoe, can you make a key?
Yeah, they're 55.
Leave it on the range or leave it on?
Oh, you can leave it on the ring.
Do you have to like, put it in there, program it or something?
Yeah, but it only takes a second. Let's see. $79,000?
Yeah,
Maybe.
It could be 279.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be new when it's finished though. All right, so can you take your little doobie thing and see if we can pull that out?
Oh, I'm gonna have to find my little doomy thing for that, but here, yeah.
Or a paper clip?
It's usually a paper clip because I
Yeah.
can't find the specific doomy thing for it. Let's see,
I think I read turn on
on or
auxiliary.
start.
No, auxiliary.
The auxiliary.
Yeah. All the way
I
over.
can't remember. I've done them over the years, but
I
you
just-
never can remember until you start fishing around in there.
Thank goodness for the internet. You know, I mean, who would ever? I would have had no idea that
Alright,
you could have.
see.
That they'd have it stamped on the old door locks. You know.
Usually they never did on the GMs. And some of the Toyotas and stuff, and Nissans, Hondas, all the foreign ones, they had a code. I don't think this Dumaflache is going to be. Okay, here.
There it is. No instructions with it.
Something tells me there was some. I'm remembering the 2-hole versions were different. That's Ford. Yeah, you have to get it in there and turn it.
Have to look at the new one in. Well, that one only has one hole because they're supposed to.
Yeah, there was something about the 2-hole versions. It's, you know, in the back of my mind here that I remember being slightly different. I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right, so you definitely need these. So I'm going to bag up your roll. I'm not going to put it back together or anything.
No.
But you can at least keep it all together because you're definitely going to need those 2 rings right there, probably because of the paint.
Right. Yeah.
That's not something that comes with your new locks. All right, did you want to do the other key too?
Yep. Yeah. Well, that looks all the same on the inside. Well, it's got one little different knot right there, but take it off or.
Yeah, I was going to move a little spot right here. If you wanted to go ahead and take that out.
Okay. Perfect. So to go in, it ought to just.
Yeah. Yeah, it should only go in one way.
Okay.
You don't take it off. guys, almost done. Sorry about the delay. Tip's worn down on this one. I guess this fulfills our obligatory Circle Plus key for the day, huh? Why, yes it does. Let me zip out here and put around this and we will be gone. I'm sorry I missed y'all, whoever had to go, but I'll be right in. All right, house keys or anything while you're here, or are you good?
I think I'm good. My little wife lost that one. The extra set.
Did you get the, yeah, you got the old ignition with the old key.
Card okay? Or?
Yep. 9720. There we go. Let me get you a pen right here. Alrighty.
Man, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Coffee money.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Man.
Have a good weekend. Good luck getting it restored.
You too.
You're gonna be at the coffee with cars with the new car soon, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I've got a '69 convertible Camaro that we did about 15 years ago, and it's taken me that long to get over it. Yeah, and so now I'm working on the '64 Vet, but
Like boats, right?
well, but this is
Worse.
like a complete off-frame restoration. So I'm just right there at the lowest point. I've got it, the body is off the frame and about every nut
Yeah.
and bolt off of it, and I got boxes with painter's tape on parts and bolts saying what they are. My wife thinks I'm gone loco.
Yeah, they all think that.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, have a good one. Okay, good morning, y'all. Sorry about that delay. For sure. How is everybody? Happy Saturday morning live. What is it? 22 minutes in. Oh no, that really screwed up my broadcast. Oh, so how is everybody? I've got probably a crap load of comments that I got to go back over. Yeah, look at that. That's just crazy. I need somebody to read comments to me, and we're 22 minutes in, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time doing that. Just going to go over. Hope you enjoyed today's version of GM 6-Cut 64 version. Sound is silent. Alright, let me go back down and make sure we're good. We're good, right? We're good, yes. We're good. Alright. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I missed y'all. Hopefully you'll catch up the rest of it when you have a chance. So good morning, everybody. Charles Builds Crap and Pete, Ken, Pocket Woman, Rune, and Purple Skull, everybody who's joined in. I appreciate that. Happy Saturday. Have the sign on already, of course. I'm doing good there. And just had a kind of a weird start. Did somebody answer all my questions? Did that add up? What was it? 232, 242, whatever. Did that add up? I ended up cutting 3, I think, on that last tip. Yeah, and I turn it off, by the way. If I'm over the key machine and I'm cutting, I usually have it muted so that it doesn't, because it's so high pitched right there on the microphone. I can't really adjust volume, so 881 decoder. So anyway, I'm just gonna really quickly scroll over the code. Hey, how are you?
I'm gonna get a key. I'll be right back.
Okay. Just one?
Yes, sir.
Brass version of this. Different mic. You're lucky for your ears. All right, thanks for joining in while you did, HKS. I appreciate it. Bye, Peter. Everybody who had to go. Man, sorry I missed y'all. But definitely thanks for tuning in. Dang it. Irritating. Snowing. So yeah, y'all got snow up north in some areas. No video. Oh, Ghost was having problems. That sucks. Peter again. Sorry I missed you. Can you give Dap on lessons how to do live? I can barely do my own live. His problem is just the internet. There's no way you can avoid that. Luckily, we have fiber here. Yay, fuse.cloud. I'm going to get another one of these. I think if we were running, honestly, if we were still running on our old AT&T, I think we'd have a lot of problems. And I had that idea the other day. I was actually tweeting about this to somebody. But I wonder if they can boost me up on Saturdays. I'm going to try to talk them into figuring out how to give me some extra juice. Oh, and I got me a tip today for more coffee. Hey, speaking of coffee, coffee break. Coffee's cold. That is no fun right there. No fun.
Hi, man.
243.
You okay?
Is it good? How about you?
The doors are working good.
Are they good? I got plenty of room.
Call your name?
Nah, I'm here till 4.
Oh, okay.
10 to 4 on Saturday.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, have a good weekend. All right, let's get started with what we were going to go over today real quickly before we get too interrupted. It's been kind of busy today. It's weird. Anyway, the biggest news of the week. Yes! Look at that. Biggest news of the week as put out by... yes, it is a good thing. Good thing. I know it sucks when business interrupts Saturday Morning Live, but that's kind of what I'm here for, actually. Not this, but we're doing this at the same time, so we just have to be interrupted. Yes, we never know what's going to happen on Saturday morning lives. Hey, Pocket Woman, what's up? I used to hunt, but I put my eye out several years ago, and I'm right-handed, and I can't focus through that eye anymore. So every time I tried, I shifted over, having to shift. If you're a hunter, you know that having to shift from being able to hunt one way, it's like trying to write left-handed. So unfortunately, since my eye doesn't focus real well, I never could. I never could get back into hunting. So okay, I wish Google would give us a translation, easy way to do that, but short of copy pasting. So hey, Tuck. Hey, Lockpicking Patrolman, what is up? Yeah, I mean, if I could have if I wanted to, but like sitting in a deer stand in the morning in the cold, everything about it, you know, you don't think about it, but you know, if you're right-handed, you're gonna be sitting one way, and then you all of a sudden have to switch. Like everything about it, it just screws you up. So I just kind of, is it gonna help you get to control? Yes. So anyway, yes, this thing right here. A best Lishy. Ooh, y'all know it's going to be part of my rewind this year. You know, speaking of rewind, if you hadn't seen YouTube's rewind, it's incredibly boring. Everybody's talking about how incredibly boring it is because they screwed up so bad last year. And it actually made last year's, even though it was horrible, they somehow made last year's better. But my rewind last year was, I don't know, I got off on this, but it was, need some translators. Translate. Super cold in the tree stand, yep. I can copy paste that real quick. Scope and a phone mount, yeah. I'm sure I hadn't hunted since before iPhones were really a big thing. So it's been that long. So yeah, I'm sure there's but we get plenty of hunting magazines. I've got a whole box full that I got to get rid of, because we used to be a gun store here a long time ago. So anyway, the Lishy best thing, I still haven't got the first Lishy. I mean, I've got auto Lishys, but I still don't feel like I need to buy any Lishys. That one's, yeah, that's interesting. I'm probably going to end up buying I don't know. I've been going back and forth on that, but it's definitely going to be part of my rewind because that's the biggest news of the year is the whole Lishy deal, you know. So I may not do like I did last year. Where I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. It's a pain in the butt to edit it though. That's for sure. And however I end up doing it, let me move this microphone just a bit closer, and we'll talk about all this other stuff I got in the thing, and then we'll move over to the workbench, which is what we were gonna do anyway. Saw these in the store the other day. Klein pliers. That is a direct rip-off of Nipex's style of pliers there. Anybody got one of those yet? I'm not gonna buy one because we have a package opening. I was excited. I wanted to open it yesterday, but I decided to wait till live. I'm sticking with my Nipex, yo. And who did this right after Nipex? Was it Channel Lock or somebody made that horrible version? Irwin made that horrible version of it. This one looks pretty sturdy, but I'll stick with my Nipex. Sticking with my Nipex. Has anybody here gotten one of those types? That looks new. I think they had a new sign on there. Definitely Nathan. Yes, I'd rather have the Nipex. Will Frank be doing his own rewind of the year? That's pretty good. Well, Frank will have to be in the rewind. I mean, right? Frank's gonna be running the rewind this year. Bore scopes for locks. Trying to find a decent one. G-Key Man, what's up? Vorfeed, how are you? Harass for harass. Andy Ken _ thanks for that review the other day on Google. Appreciate that. tried the Irwin. They were awful. Actually, I don't remember. I had the smallest Irwin. I got it just to see, like right when they introduced them, and yes, they're horrible. And I ended up throwing them near my trash cans, and then they disappeared because I never went back to look for them. And then I forgot about it for a year, and they're probably buried somewhere out there in the front yard. Rune, your dang package is somewhere floating around in the ocean. I am going to translate this last thing here. Yeah, Rune got hung up in Miami. Miami kept freaking package. For what, 5-6 days? Dang it. Dang it, Miami. I'd like to see my key machines. I don't have camera, but they've been in a lot of videos. Tuck. I'll try to shift the camera over there in a little bit. Cylinder doodads out there, Lock Force. Tell me what's the part number. I'd look for the part number for these briefly. I might say very briefly. But what's anybody know a part number for those doodads that go on the back of cylinders? Because I'm going to start offering better protection for standard cylinders by upgrading them, selling them things for like $55 each, $55, and we can upgrade your cylinder. And I wouldn't do that. But just like with the Avis disc detainer, not disc detainer, but the American wafers. Always use those, so I want to put those on the back of all my cylinders. I don't know, those are Ilco. Those came with Ilco deadbolt, and I looked up in Acme's catalog, which is by no means complete on anything, but I couldn't find it. It wasn't listed. But it came with the Ilco. It comes with the, lorry style deadbolts, night out. So I'm assuming Ilco has them. What's it do? It goes on the back of the cylinder to keep a bypass tool, Adam's right bypass tool. Keeps the bypass tool from working on it. They've been in videos. Hey. So, key machines. I'll show them in a little bit if I have a chance. But if anybody has a part number for that, I'll write it down real quick. But I couldn't find just a part number for that. Insert it with the info. Yeah, that's one thing about the Lishies, and I still don't own a Quickset or whatever one, but I can think of many circumstances where it would be backwards. Like you wouldn't be able to really work with it. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'll check back on the comments on that later to see. This was something funny in Black Friday sales. Quickset, it's just a Quickset push button deadbolt. But what's interesting is seeing a non-smart key deadbolt cylinder in that type of market. It was a Home Depot $59 deal. And it's really interesting to see any Quickset lock that does not have a smart key. And I know they have that, I guess, to save money. But I would think Quickset being Quickset and having all the same core. Oh, my microphone's scrunching up my shirt, isn't it? Whatever. I would think it'd be more expensive than to go back to this style. It caught me off guard that it wasn't smart key. All right, Wes, thanks for tuning in from California. Have fun over there. All right, Next, headache. Coffee. I'm gonna have to go get a Coke here in a sec, y'all. This is an interesting little door lock. I actually ran across this one yesterday. This is a... I didn't get a picture of the inside, but it goes through. That's a rim mount. And I actually have a rim mount from... I don't know if I ended up doing the video. Yeah, I think the one that we were bitching about, the patio door lock that we got in. Kim was, in fact. Frank Kim. The Frank Kim moment. I tried selling her that, but unfortunately that thing is, like $100 installed. But because hers was working and she just didn't have a key. That's a little CO106 style lock, kind of like you would see on filing cabinets, basically. But in case you're wondering if you can like reach through and turn it, no, it's solid all the way back, and then it's got screws on the back with a rim mounted style. Pretty interesting lock. I don't know why I didn't get pictures of that. Here's a nice example of what carpenters do to things now. Or I guess I should say don't do. They had a new door put up. I didn't put a picture online. I ran out of time to put a picture of the door, but they actually put in an 1 3/8 door with full square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it? 12 panel, maybe 15 panel door with the glass all the way up and down, and it's an 1 3/8 door, and it's an exterior door. And I was just there to rekey, so in that situation you just kind of cluck your tongue, make sure it actually locks, and go about your business. Because if you go, and it's actually, that's a classic case of both metal trim. If you zoom in a little closer, some of y'all may not have ever seen this before. But let's zoom in real close on that metal trim. This might be a good alternate thing that I can talk about here, because it's just common to me. Very common, because it's on a lot of houses around here. Anybody that works on older houses or lives in an older house, this was very common in like the 60s through the mid 80s era, and it is hella bad on chisels. That's what you call always have to sharpen your chisel after you get done. I've actually got a chisel that is specifically for whacking through the initial metal. It's thin copper is what it is. So a standard chisel will punch right through it, but of course once you hit it, it's gonna hurt your chisel edge. It's gonna pretty much destroy it. So I keep one that's not quite as sharp, not perfectly sharp, but sharp enough to, when I whack into it, for it to cut it cleanly, because you have to do it right where you're going to be putting the strike. Otherwise, you'll have another indention. It's very hard to do it correctly. I may do a video series if I ever get a chance on dealing with that. But I basically take one of my older chisels, keep it sharp but not sharp, and then outline it right where the strike's going to go, and then just smack right through it like I would anything else. So it's taught power tools, metal chisels. Yeah, but metal chisels are always too blunt for that. Hey guys, there's plenty of parking across the street. That's my only spot. Anyway, Lexi knew it. Yeah, I think you know what you're talking about. It's just people. All right, let's finish up. We've got 2 more things. I ran across this one on Facebook the other day. So if you drive a van and you have, puck locks on it, whatever brand it is, you are gonna be suspiciously suspicious. Suspicious. I guess if you're an unmarked van, that does make sense. But yeah, this was going around like viral on Facebook the other day. I was like, that doesn't necessarily mean they're out to kidnap your kids and throw them in there and lock them in. It's more likely that they have tools in there that they don't want stolen. Hey. But it succeeds in freaking out the Facebook world. And lastly, I ran across these the other day on a job. I almost wanted to trade out some new cylinders, or new used cylinders, to get these. Onks. 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 Yeah, it was two young kids. And yeah, it pisses me off because literally there's plenty of other parking. Somebody actually took my spot without me seeing, so because they're right out of view. And that's why I put two spots out today, and somebody went and tried to take it. I'm gonna put a. Did you do a video on the big old herd padlock? I did do a video on the big old herd padlock. However, we ran into a wonderful. Thank you for that. We're gonna lead right over to the. Let's get rid of this. This is just plain. This is whatever cylinder. But let's go over to the workbench and we'll talk about that. Hey, I've got a transition here. Let's see what happens. Oh no. We'll do this. Yeah, I never did my fur baby video. Dang it. I tried to, but I didn't get a complete set of images. Anyway, back to the workbench. Oh, I gotta get the comment section fired up. That's terrible. Comment section. Dang it, I'm not even online. So this will take a minute. So I'm gonna run back and forth. We'll talk about that herd padlock first. So then hopefully by then my comments will be up and I'll be able to get on the channel. Wait a minute. I don't think we connected. So the big old herd padlock, which was actually, I was not going to talk about that, but we can. And I did a video up until I started having to put it back together. That's always the case, right? Never see videos with it going back together. And somebody did a little research on this one to find out that there were two videos out, both by Bosnia Bell and LPL, where neither one of them took it apart. In fact, I think one of them said it couldn't come apart, but it can come apart. It is apart right now. And it was not fun to get apart, I might add. And it's not probably going to be fun to get back together. The biggest problem I'm having right now is, and I didn't realize it, but we're going to put some lock sport tactics to it to resolve the problem. Hold on. Shh, 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 shh. No double feedback. No double feedback. Volume, go down. Why is my volume not working? Hold on. My volume is supposedly muted, but there it goes. Okay. Hate double feedback. That's why I can't ever hear what's going on with my video. Get out of the way. Buffering. I was worried. Some buffering, some not. Just checking something here. All right, so yeah, see, that's it causes some buffering on some people's ends. That's why I don't do videos. I'm assuming no buffering. Okay. Anyway, I did that video really light. It's like 480, so that may have been wrong. And yes, the problem is this stupid. Argus. Argus. Thank you. Caps. Which definitely, those are not original. Those, because all the originals have flown the coop. Flown the coop because they're smaller than they're bigger than a master pen, master padlock pen. Smaller than an AC best cap. So, and they're just pressed in. Now, when I took it out, they freely came out. Boom, 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 as soon as I pulled it out. Now, originally, they might have been peened in there correctly, I should say. But after multiple times of trying to pick the lock, and it's, dang it, Wes, we're going to blame it on dang it, Wes, because, yes, that is going to be the problem getting it back. So I'm going to have to tap. Basically, what I've come down to is I took these two are master number one or whatever wafers, and hammered them out to make them bigger. Because when you hammer brass, it'll spread open, which was the theory, to try to peen them back in. However, it's being ridiculously difficult. And my last issue, and I found out, Wes, when you go back over this, and I think I showed this to him, but this was the pin that goes in the back that retains it, and I don't have a picture of it, but half of the pin's gone, presumably from just moving back and forth. It just wore the brass down, and that's why it was loose, because of that. Yeah, anyway. So right now, I am going to, eventually we'll have a video. Eventually we'll have a video on that. But it ended up taking, because I kept filming and I kept trying to screw around and get the caps to be pressed in there. Yeah, the pin, I pushed the pin down. The pin pushes down in there, like so. Like this is the pin hole, and it was in there. And you just have to force it down. It's not spring loaded. You have to force it down, which means you have to force it out. And that is not good. But I do have a key made for it, and it works. We just have to thread and tap the chamber holes with some certain size. Probably going to end up having to use metric or something for that. I don't know. We'll figure that out sooner or later. Hold on. Okay, she's waiting in there. She's waiting in there. I was just checking the stream while I was over there too. So, let us see. Right now, we drill and tap 1/8 inch. That's smaller than 1/8 inch. Best caps are too big. Best caps are too big, unfortunately. And I hadn't opened my package yet, but so the deal is we're about to do a giveaway. We're about to do some of this. Some of y'all are going to get, one of y'all is going to get some of this stuff that I'm going to throw in a box over here. At this time, Night Owl, I have not informed or warned Night Owl of this, but Night Owl, if you could help me with this real quick, we're going to go ahead and talk about a few things. I'm going to throw what we talk about in this box over here, and we're going to do a giveaway on it. Unfortunately, though, international guys, I know that, but unfortunately, I also have already picked my 2 international winners. Not really winners. Basically, it's 2 international peeps they're going to be getting packages this year. And there's actually 3 of them. Don't tell Dalp, but he's already got one on the way. I'm going to send him a notification later as soon as it gets in his country. And I've already chosen 2 more of my longtime viewers, international both, to receive packages this year. And I'm going to be thinking about how to do that. But long story short, between Keyless Entry, Rune, Dalp, and then those 2, that's 5 $35 packages that I will have sent out in addition to all the other things. So right now we're just doing US only. Right now, post a comment. I guess the number 50. Just put the number 50 if you're interested in winning what I'm about to throw in this box. And we're going to go back. Nobody else say anything right now. Just if you're interested in the thing, we'll just put the number 50. And then we'll do a type of giveaway. There we go. Don't let, yep. No, Story Lock bounced right in the middle of it. Dang you, Story Lock. That's okay, go ahead. All right, let's get the 50s up in there. Again, no international. I'm already broke from giving the post office international funds, and it's pretty tough. And no comments right now. Let's get the rest of the 50s up. And basically, it's just going to be cylinders. Also, I might add, if you've won something from me in the past, like 2 or 3 months, you're kind of, this is for guys who have not won anything. So that's another little rule there. If you've already put a number up and you've gotten something from me, because I don't want this, I want to have the same odds. Everybody to have equal odds. And if you've gotten a package, literally what I'm about to put in this box is pretty much the same if I've ever sent you locks in the past like 4 months, 3 or 4 months. You probably likely would have an assortment of all that. So in other words, don't hoard. And if you have something, Fred, you still owe me a video putting together a dang, don't you have to put together a lock or something for me? Still waiting on that one. You just busted yourself, didn't you? Yeah, I know. We're getting Pete jumping out there with, no. You do still owe me a vid. You still owe me a video. Anyway, so what do we have here? First off, this Ilco thing. It's actually a 5-pin. So we're going to convert this to a, and so I'm going to do this on live. This was one of our Christmas giveaway things. I'm just doing it on live for the Lock Force members, for those of you who are actually tuned in. But again, I want to give everybody some chances to get stuff. So if you've gotten locks from me before in the past, 3 or 4 months, or owe me a video, then you just don't. Just don't. I don't know what I cut this to. I cut this on an LC key because it is a composite cylinder. And something's going on with it. I'm not sure what. Oh, I know what it was. There's nothing wrong with this one. The only thing wrong with it is the faceplate. I think I just lost my parking spot. That's the only trouble about sitting over here, is possible not being able to see somebody. Let's see if I can get this camera somewhere else. I put a 9 down there at the end. Yay, what is that? No, 309 something? 330? I think it's 3. That's not the right pen anyway. 9 is probably a 330. And again, there are 2 international winners that are in the pipes that are going to be receiving basically a thank you for being a great subscriber for X amount of time, however long they had been. Now, I had all this out on my desk as part of giveaway. Not all of it, you see, is going to go in this box, because not all of it will fit. So anyway, I did this on an LC because it is a composite. And honestly, I'd prefer not to use my LAs because we go through them so much, and that's just money. Whereas the LC key is I'm just messing with you, Fred. Where the LC key is an oddball, we don't really sell a lot of them. In fact, we never sell them. Hope to get it before Christmas, yeah. More commercial door and aluminum door. I love commercial door and aluminum door, except for the fact it's going to be the thing that takes me out one day. Next up on the agenda is a beautiful bronzed Yale 6-pin deadbolt or mortar cylinder, and I have already cut. It's a GA key. Look at that, GA original key right there, right there. Yale. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yale. And don't know what I cut this. Let's try a 4. I think it's a 3 though, honestly. No, it may be 4. 4, 7, 3, 15. What is that? A 2, maybe 2 or 1. Let's go 1. Nope, that's a 2. That's a 2, which is 219. This is a pretty nice cylinder. It's got pretty good. It's, you know, it's old, but it's decent. What is that? 4. Which one? Which one is that? 240. I don't think it's 240, but we'll try it. Nope. 240 next is 258. That's what I thought. And another, that's a 6, so that would be 297. And looks like 258 again. Nope. That 297 is sticking up a little bit. That's the one thing I've noticed about a lot of times you do have to go one depth shallower. Yay, 003 kit. In case you're wondering where this, oh, that's not good. Hold on, we gotta switch out this. Gotta switch this out with this. That's a, comes with all GMS Schlage cylinders. There we go, beautiful, beautiful, gotcha a Yale. And before we go too far in the comments, I do want to finish up here and go back to the desk before we go over. That way I can see for myself what's going on. Not that I don't trust Night Owl, but he'll need a second set of eyes to figure it. And I still don't know how we're going to give it away. I guess I'll do a random number generator. Here we go. What did I do? We are not keying all of these, y'all, but what I'm gonna do is, oh wait, hold on. While I'm doing this, is gonna be a Wiser. This is out of old Wiser deadbolt. It's just a 5-pin. 30412. That's gonna be 3. Nope. 304 1. Get in there. And 2. So things like this, I have just bags and bags of, and no big deal for me to do an occasional giveaway with this kind of stuff if you're interested in having locks to mess with. And I spend, and I try to do this so you guys who, you know, may not have any equipment or tools or whatever, I guess the best way to do it would be to just ask whoever wins in the live. That's one good thing about the live is I can see what's going in there, and but no request, by the way. Yes, you see a lot of stuff on the counter. I hadn't looked at my comments in a minute, so I don't know what's going on there, but no requesting anything. I have specific things that are going in here. See you later, Purple Skull. William Walker, what is up? Good morning. Hey, Ian. Wiser. This is an old Corbin, but I don't think it was an original Corbin because most of them had, there were some Corbins that were made that did have it on there back in the day, but this is a CO62 key. Something's going on in there. There you go. Here's you a little wafer lock practice. I keep saying you, whoever wins. This key doesn't turn, but it's a C413A because I've got plenty of those. Have fun. This is R03 keyway. You got 3 chances to make yourself a key for that desk lock right there. Baldwin. I never did go get that Coke. Baldwin is, this is a deadbolt cylinder. 2 original Baldwin antique metal forgers. These are an older version. This is the 80s, 90s, early 2000 era Baldwin keys. So very good tolerances in there. Just scratch the hell out of that probably. Nope. Quickset Marquee. LSDA, yes, LSDA cylinder with a Wiser keyway. There you go. Arrow key, AR4 with a key and knob cylinder. Yep, Merry Christmas on that. Corbin. So we got to put the tailpiece on. Everybody's like, what? What? Yeah, this is a nice cylinder. This is like a $50 cylinder, people. Just FYI. Oh, a D20. Heckin' yeah. I didn't bring my D20 up here, but... Oh, what happened? A little tight. Okay, that's going to be your problem. Yep, definitely your problem thing. 5-pin original Corbin key. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Not the real pretty ones. I love these. I wish they'd bring these back. I've got quite a few of them, but not in any of the common keyways. I'd love to be able to make a bunch of locks like that and sell them, or keys like that. But all the ones I do have, I have hundreds of these, but they're all in really obscure keyways. Like, well, that's not an obscure one. That's a pretty decent one. So yes, Schlage. I'm kind of cursed by a large amount of Schlage. So there's a Schlage deadbolt cylinder, a Schlage key. Nope, can't have that. There's an old worn out Schlage cylinder. That's just a 5-pin lock there. This is a standard Schlage cylinder again that is part of a deadbolt. You can actually have that. I don't know what you want to do with that. Just because it's been sitting around here. I mean, literally, I just want to get this out of here. You can have this. You can now be the proud possessor of a half of a padlock. Okay, and what else do we have up here? Oh yes, we were going to get rid of these 2. Old Yale. I've got a key cut here, but it does not fit that, so that's your problem. Quick set, and what I was going to do is throw in a few Schlage keys here. Not that one, not that one. I had some sitting over here to throw in, but now I guess I already got a Schlage key there. And oh, here's one of those crappy cheap aluminum cylinders. And I think that was it. I think we're pretty much out of room here. All this has a next life opportunity. Yeah, and there's that. So anyway, pretty good, full little box. That'll help clear some of it. That's how I clear my workbench, yo. Yo, Dexter. This key does not fit this, but there you go. All right, that's it. All right. Hey, I cleared my workbench. Thank you. Thank you. It just cost me money, all right? Anyway, let's go back over here. Farewell, workbench. Got a clean area. That's rocking. And my parking space is still open. That's amazing. Amazing. All right, y'all. What time is it? 12:07. We're going to go ahead and start to wrap it up right now. I appreciate all you guys who've I know, I'm just joking. We gotta draw a winner. Everybody's like, wait, we gotta draw a winner. Okay, so, oh, we're gonna do this real quick because I still hadn't really thought about drawing a winner. I got this yesterday. This is my Maxpedition Black Friday win. I'm gonna be kind of careful opening this because it is fabric. I don't want to stab my fabric thing that I ordered. Yeah, there we go. Yay, Maxpedition does a Black Friday where they do a lot of BOGO, which is buy one, get one free. So this is really only two things, just duplicates, because it was buy one, get one free. Oh, man. So if y'all have seen my video on any of my tool videos, really, any of my tool videos, you have seen blue red things to the left of the pen kit. I don't know what you're talking about. Pens? Blue red things? I don't know. That. This is the Maxpedition Legacy Series MM, I think they call this, the Roly Poly, R-O-L-L-Y-P-O-L-Y, Roly Poly. That's what that is. And you can see it does a pretty excellent job of holding a crap load of tools. And it can be folded up into a very, very compact form factor, which is what we got. Yay! Yay, check that out. Pretty awesome. Wolf Gray. Folds out into that pouch. I love the smell of Chinese. That's not a good place to stop that. I love the smell of Chinese fabric in the morning, right? So there you go. It is a pretty awesome thing there. I like that wolf gray compared to my black. It looks bigger now. Hold on. Maybe it's just because it's so full, but I don't know, it looks a little bit bigger. So, haha, I got me some new bags. I love new bags. So I got the wolf gray and I got the black. You know, yeah, they do. And people, they get a lot of flack, this company does, because it's all from probably Taiwan. It's all made in Taiwan right there on the label. Oh, made in Taiwan. All right, $3, thanks for joining in. Black. So I am definitely, since I've already got a black, you got booted, you're on now. Brian, you got to be careful with those BOGOs, because next thing you know, you're broke. You're like, yeah, I'm going to get two for, I always wanted to buy like, the big packs or whatever. And get a buy one, get one free, because they're like $200 packs, so yeah, you get a free one, but then I start thinking, aside from just giving it to somebody for a Christmas present or whatever, what would I do with another $200 pack? Actually have use for these. Oh wait, I think I folded that wrong. You gotta fold it a certain way to make it go back together like this. And yeah, like that. Pretty neat little bag doodads. So yes, since we there, let's see, catch up. I'm not a Grinch. Stop it, Lowell. Stop it. I know you're not a Grinch. Nobody's a Grinch anymore. So yes, there we go. Let's go ahead and draw for the real quick. What did we come up with? 20? Was it 21? Did somebody add one in a little bit later? Let me know. I can go get my bag of, that's what we'll do. We'll get my bag of rosettes. It's somewhere over here. Hold up. There we go. Hey, 21 entries. Okay, this is the bag, and this has 1 through like 24. I think there's 24, but there's definitely a 21 right. No, that's a 17. That's a 17. Let me just double check this bag real quick, and we'll draw out of the bag. I see number 1. Come back, number 1. No, that's not the drawing. That was just the first one I saw. Which microphone are we on? We're on mobile. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 26. There's 26 in here, so that'll cover it. It's domestic only, Adrian, UK, so that would probably leave you out, unfortunately. Not a good sign when 21 and 17 look the same. All right, so basically it's in order, whatever number I draw. Night Owl, if you'll run back up to the beginning if you can. And then just find whichever number, kind of like we did the last slide draw. Kind of like we did the last time. Appreciate your help on this. Okay, I'm gonna stick my hand in there and dig around for like 5 seconds and then grab one. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we gotta get in the corner. 4, okay. And 5. Got it in my hand. It is definitely not 91. So that means it's 16. Congratulations, number 16. You were the winner of the box over there. That's a little too much. A little too much. 16. Whoever is number 16th, comment. Thank you, Night Owl, for having them in order and numbered. I appreciate that. If 16 was one for some reason that got messed up or whatever, just let me know. But congratulations, number 16. Hey, Anthony won. Congrats, Anthony. Cheerio. Okay, and so yes, that's going to go to Anthony. Anthony, send me an email at SELockandKey, even though I think you may have gotten Lock4 stickers. Also, your choice, skull. Let me know, skull or dude pin. Going back in the bag for the next giveaway. Skull or dude, skull or dude, skull or dude. Tell us right now. We have to know right this second. Not quick enough. Not quick enough at all. He passed out. That's what it is. We killed him. We killed him. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and announce it right now because I need 2 more addresses. I know one of you guys is here. Last year I sent out a few things, a couple of special packages to some of my longer term subscribers. This year it is Ian. Yes, you, Ian, are going to get a Christmas surprise package from me. So send me an email, and in that you're going to get either a black or a gray. So right now, Ian, tell me if you want the black or the gray cool pouch, because y'all probably don't have much access to Maxpedition. Black, gray. You're also going to get some other stuff in that package. Of course, I'm going to send you some American cylinders and stuff like that. So I don't know. Did you want to look at it real quick? Black. He already chose. Black. Black. So, yes, and the good thing is I'll be able to get this in a small box, and other things will go in there. So, there you go. I appreciate it. As always, all joking aside, I appreciate, Ian, you being a long-term subscriber and always joining in on live feeds. And Dalp, goofball Dalp over there, was probably not on because it's really late over there, but he's already got one on the way. Keyless just got one. Rune's getting one eventually. And lastly, my other international, which is still international, but it's Gumby, Darcy. Darcy, you get the one that he didn't choose. You get the gray. It's wolf gray, though. It's pretty cool gray. I kind of like the gray. So I know you're not on. He's probably at the dentist getting his teeth messed with. But he was the other choice. I was going to do some elaborate game of throwing a ring over here between you two, but since Darcy is not on today. Oh, I ripped his off the package. So again, I'm going to kind of do 2 sets of those. So you two, and I know again he's not on, but I wanted to thank you two specifically and send you a little happy Christmas present for being good long-term subscribers. And everybody, both Darcy, I know I've got you guys' addresses, but again, if you'll just send the address to the email, that way when Kim comes in, she can take her. I do have to box it up, so it may be a few days before I can get Ian's and Darcy's out. So just give me, maybe by Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, I would think at the latest, but it'll definitely should have it by Christmas, unless it's the same carrier that takes stuff over to Rune. And then we'll never know. So anyway, I appreciate both of you guys and everybody else. As always, I appreciate all you guys who've tuned in to Saturday Morning Lives and watch our other videos and stuff like that. I know some of them are kind of dumb, and I just hope that I'm able to join in. Okay, dude, I gotta write that down. Dude, let me write that down. Dude, I don't have a pen. That way I can do that right after this live, so I don't have to go back and find it, dude. Oh, and yes, since Darcy's not here, I'll have to post on the video afterward, but dude, Ian, dude or skull dude? Regular dude or skull dude for your pen? Yeah, I was always worried about the hole in the bottom. That's the only thing I never was thrilled with. And you could use a grommet plug kit or something. You could rig that to make it. But I mean, this bag is, like 8 years old and not smashed. No, maybe not that old. Well, no, it is pretty old. And the only bad thing about it is it's got, you can put it through your belt like this. That way you could like rip it open. But I had to rig up a big flexible key ring too. So if I have enough of them, I don't have enough of them. Sorry guys, you'll just have to make do on your own. But it's tough. You can see there's like 12 to 13 pounds of hand tools in there, up to and including a big linesman's pliers. So it'll hold. It's a good little bag. Hopefully I can do something with it. If not, you can find somebody to give it to, right? Who's booting from the chat? I think that's a few of y'all have had a little issues today with the. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you to Like Picking Gal. Thanks for joining in too. Fred, I'm sorry about missing a lot of comments earlier, y'all. I always go back over whenever it loads because you can't really do it while it's doing, but can't find your Ilko wafer thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask about that. Dang it. Pretty sure we have one or two. Well, okay, well, so anyway, congrats again, Cheeriel, or Anthony. I assume he, everybody, send me selockandkey.com, selockandkey@gmail.com, whatever the case is. And I'm pretty sure I've got Darcy's mailing address, but still send it to me. That way we don't have to search for it. And yeah, cool. Hope y'all enjoy your bags. And I hope Anthony enjoys your cylinders for sure. I'm going to throw in, I don't know, Anthony, if you have a penning kit or anything. I mean, I can throw in a handful of pins, or maybe I can dump some pins if you don't have pins. Maybe I can dump some out of my big old thing down there. So if you need them, let me know right now. Again, happy Saturday morning live to everybody in chat. Thanks for joining in. We are getting close to the holidays. I hope everybody has done whatever Christmas shopping they need to do. I'm on the ball this month. I got the big old Christmas tree. I forgot to show you the picture, but I posted it on Twitter. I got a big old fat Christmas tree for 45 bucks. We were talking about that last year, or last live. And the trees were much better. I walked up and it's like, when you go into the shop for trees, if you do, it's like sometimes there's so many, sometimes there's just nothing there. And this place had a ton of them. It was the Lowe's, believe it or not. Was way better than Home Depot. Home Depot's trees were scrawny for $55. This one was $45, and it was the second tree I saw. I didn't even go inside Lowe's. They had hundreds more inside. I saw one, looked at it, looked over, and then I saw this beautiful fat boy tree. And I picked it up, and it was perfect all the way around. Loaded in my van, and it was actually like an 8-foot tree, even though it's a 6 to 7 foot price. And I saw 45 bucks on it, and I was like, yes, this is it. And then I spent like 20 minutes trying to get it in my van. And of course, I didn't have my tarp, so I got it loaded down. And then I went and got the kid, don't tell her, she never watches lives anyway. I went and got the kid her stupid, expensive Christmas present. So I'm done with her. And I've gotten a few things for Kim. But Kim's birthday is on Christmas Day, so it's like double duty. We gotta have birthday party, birthday presents, and all that other stuff. Anyway, again, if you hadn't started, it's time to start shopping, y'all. Traffic's getting busy. People are getting crazy here. They've been shooting everybody on the interstate all week. It's kind of a weird way to leave this live, but yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Our batteries are going dead there, so we're going to go ahead and kill the Lock Force light. Again, happy Saturday morning live, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in, as always. Have a fantastic weekend. Lock Force, disassemble. Hey. I'm going to scroll back over the comments, though, real quick. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in. All you guys who I missed that are still here, sorry I didn't say hey to y'all earlier. Did y'all get a good look at that 64 Corvette panel? It's not often when a panel comes. I wasn't expecting a panel to come in. It's just like, whoa, crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, Ian, great. Just make sure and send me the email and I'll get you the special things. And hey, since you're still here, check this out. Here was one of the things. I found this was in a box buried. I started looking for something else. And it's been buried since 2008, June 22nd, 2008. Look at that. 4 Baldwin double sets of mortise cylinders. So you and this is one of the special little locks, just since you're still here. It's going to go in your package as this beautiful Baldwin. You'll get one, and the other one's going to go to Darcy. So y'all will have Twinkie mortise cylinders. It kind of got beat up a little bit, but you know. Anyway, I just figured that'd be neat for y'all to have for your collection. I'm sure you probably don't have Baldwin stuff over there, but yeah, that'll be one of the extra little doodads. I appreciate you for being a good subscriber for so long, and everybody else who's still here. I've been talking. We need to stop this video. I gotta go work. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next video. I've got a lot of editing to do. Unfortunately, last Sunday was crazy with me uploading because I had to get a ton of videos off my thing to be able to do my 2019 rewind. Ugh. Time to pull Mr. Lishy out of the hat again, right? Y'all have a great one. Thanks again, Night Owl, for your help, too. Okay, you got a pinning kit. That's good. Everything is harder on a vet. I hate vets. I've always hated vets. I mean, I like them. You know, they're nice, but they're not nice on the locksmith end, I'll tell you that. All right, guys, we got to stop this stream. So have a great weekend. Chat stays up for just a minute. Where's my end? There it is. Lock force disassemble totally. Have a great weekend.